welcome back to Vlogmas. Today we are at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We are about to enter in the front gates. I am just here by myself tonight, so I am so excited to just walk on the park, get some cookies, ride some of the ride overlays, meet characters, see the parade, fireworks, the shows. I'm so excited. So first things first, the first treat I stopped at Joffrey's at the Transportation and Ticket Center kiosk, and I got one of their specialty drinks. I got the white chocolate gingerbread latte. I got it iced because it's cold kind of tonight, but I always like it iced and it's not that cold. I have to say I loved it. You can get that at any Joffrey's around the park, but I have gotten that before without the white chocolate syrup because I thought it would be too sugary sweet. I just tried it with the white chocolate this time and I actually liked it way better with just the gingerbread. I feel like sometimes the gingerbread tastes too cinnamony and the white chocolate added just a hint of sweetness to really make it taste like a gingerbread cookie. 10 out of 10 recommend. I did get it without the whipped cream, but you can get it with whipped cream as well. So let's head in. All right, we just got our wristbands and we're headed in. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a separately ticketed event held at Magic Kingdom November through December on select night. It is just filled with Christmas activities and I cannot wait to show you all what they have. To enter the party, they have us coming down at this little backstage entrance where they have some DJs, they have characters. They also give you this specialty ornament that comes with your price of admission. They have the gingerbread from the Christmas time parade. So I am in the park. The party doesn't officially start until 7 o'clock, but you can come in the park as early as 4 p.m. with your event ticket, so you can enjoy some of the park as part of the non-party festivities. You can go on rides, whatever you want. The party does start at 7, so right now it is a little crowded still because day guests are still here. And I did want to point out when I was coming in from the transportation center, the line for the Epcot monorail was the longest I've ever seen it in my life. So I think a lot of people spend the day here and then on a party night they're like, oh, we can't stay, so let's go to Epcot. I'd recommend not doing that because it seems like a lot of people have that idea, so I would suggest not doing that. First land of the night, which is going to be Liberty Square. I have to say it's so quiet over here. I think because party's just starting, they're clearing out all the day guests. It's so nice over here. So I think what we're going to start with, there's a character greeting up here we're going to do, and then we're going to head right over to Columbia to get our first cookie. Was just adorable. I met Tiana and Naveen right here by the Liberty Bell. Their first set starts a little before 7 and there was already a queue when I got in line before 7, so definitely recommend getting in line for that first character a little before the party starts. And now we're just going to continue this way to get in line for our first cookie at Columbia Harbor House. Our first cookie stop, as I said, was Columbia Harbor House, and you also get a drink. It's normally hot chocolate, apple cider, something like that. So this is hot chocolate and it's presented by Joffrey's. Pretty good. It's very like instant hot cocoa-y, but gets the job done. And then this cookie is the caramel pretzel chocolate chip cookie. That's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff in it. It's very sweet from the caramel. It's a little too chunky for my liking, and I think there'll be other cookies I like more, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Made our way into Fantasyland. We're gonna grab another cookie that's in Fantasyland and also a treat that you can buy. So there are some specialty treats you can only get at the Christmas party, but they are for an extra purchase. They're not included like the cookies and hot cocoa are. I do want to point out that Peter Pan is meeting, as well as Sleeping Beauty and Prince Philip, and I believe Sleeping Beauty and Prince Philip rotate with Snow White and her prince. First extra treat of the night is the sugar cookie hand pie from the Friar's Nook. They have a ton of specialty treats, so definitely check out some sweet, some savory. So let's try this. That's very good. It's very sweet, but it's so crispy, which I like. I was afraid it was gonna be like mushy. It almost tastes like pie crust, and it's really warm, which I was not expecting. I would give it, I would say like a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite thing I've ever had. It's a unique addition, which I appreciate, so I think that's a fair assessment of what I think of it. Making our way back into New Fantasyland, which I think is funny because it's not new anymore and I still always call it New Fantasyland, but you can meet Belle in her cottage and she is in her Christmas dress, which I love, but we're actually going to continue past that and head to Gaston's Tavern. Our next cookie stop is at Gaston's, a gingerbread frosted cookie with some eggnog. Hate that. Hate eggnog. Oh, that's disgusting. So this is the gingerbread frosted cookie. That is so good. I've had this before. I've also been here before this year and we did a video on it, but it wasn't very in-depth, so hopefully this video will be more in-depth. Because we were here with friends and it was more just for fun, so it was my favorite. There are some we didn't try last time, so my list could be different, but I love gingerbread, especially with the cream cheese frosting. It makes it a little sweeter, but you can still really taste the spices. This is a 5 out of 5. tough to beat. Is Santa's Christmas Carnival in Storybook Circus, and they have so many new additions like the new polar bear meet and greet, but here's where you can meet Santa. There's some specialty treats back here and some like stilt walkers. Let's go. I love these little snowflake projections, and then they have Snope over there. They're also giving out free mini M&Ms. This is where you can meet Santa this year, so he's tucked away, which is kind of nice. A little less chaotic than Main Street. There's Santa! Back at Pete's Silly Sideshow, you can meet Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Scrooge McDuck. I think that's the 4. The line is very long normally. From what people are saying, the line is normally like 60 minutes at least. So I did not wait, but that is nice. You can bang out 4 characters in one, all in one spot. If you didn't know, there's actually this little secret, not secret, but passageway on the back side, like from the Barnstormer. You can go right into Tomorrowland, and it's normally a little less crazy over here. So now we're gonna head into Tomorrowland. I thought I'd mention as I'm walking past Tron, Tron is open during the party without a virtual queue, so you can just go up and get in line. I will look at the wait time as I pass by. During the day, you still need a virtual queue for Tron, so that's a great perk of the party is you don't need to be worried about a virtual queue or lightning lane or whatever. You can just get in line and ride it whenever you want. It says the line right now is about 35 minutes, which is actually not that bad for an attraction like that. Tomorrowland Speedway has a holiday overlay. We might try to get on this tonight. We did do this last time, so it's not my top priority, but I do love it because they put Christmas lights all through the attraction and blast Christmas music. It's super fun. Space Mountain is another attraction that has a holiday overlay. They blast Christmas music and the entire thing is lit up red and green, and the lights are almost on, so you can see the track really well. This is definitely my must-do. I did it last time, but I'm dying to do it again. It's only a 25-minute wait, so we're gonna do that. But first, we're gonna go see a cute little show. Right in the middle of Tomorrowland is a stage called Rocket Tower Plaza Stage, and it is home to Club Tinsel, which is a dance party continuously throughout the night with some super fun Disney characters and some of Santa's favorite elves and some of the best DJs you can find. It is just some of the most fun ever. Highly, highly recommend coming over and checking it out. The characters are adorable. They'll dance with you and they'll take pictures if you ask nicely. No autographs because it is a dance party, but it is super fun. I mean, look at how packed it is right now. All right, that was just the cutest. So now we're gonna head on to Space Mountain. It does say 35 now, but I'm gonna time it and tell you what it actually was. This might be a little shorter because there's no lightning lane. Fun, and it ended up being only like a 15-minute wait. So we're not going to continue into Tomorrowland and get another cookie because there's another cookie stop at the launching pad, which is right underneath the People Mover. And then I think we might hop on the People Mover to get a bird's eye view of the party. At the launching pad, we have a buttercream frosted bread sprinkle sugar cookie with some apple cider. Definitely just tastes like apple juice, but you know, you're into that, great. It's nice and buttery. Not that much to it because it's a sugar cookie. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Pretty much a walk on for the People Mover, so let's go.
My start. Express train keeps on rolling through the future. Cycle love. I love a good circuit. Tomorrowland Transit.
Star Traders in Tomorrowland is one of the merch locations that you can get party exclusive merch, so you have to have a ticket for the party to buy stuff like pins, Christmas party long sleeve shirt. That was actually the only merch they had in there. I don't know if it's sold out because we're starting getting to the end of the parties. We have like about 2 weeks left, but that was the only 2 things. I'm sure they had more stuff at the Emporium, like spirit jerseys, mugs, cups, stuff like that. But I just went into Cosmic Rays, which is another cookie location, and they last time had a like frosted tree cookie. I was here. Now they have a buttercream frosted candy cane flavored cookie. I'm so excited to try this. It's so pretty. It's like has crushed candy canes on the top and then some hot cocoa. Same hot cocoa we had earlier. You know, it hits. It looks like there's candy cane pieces like in the cookie too. Oh, it smells very candy caney. It tastes exactly like a candy cane. Got like sweet minty flavor. Oh, that's so good. And you get a little bit of a crunch because there's some crushed candy canes in there. 4 out of 5. One of the other holiday overlays is at the Mad Tea Party, and they have some fun festive lights going, some fun music. Very simple overlay, but still Frontierland now because it's the one land we haven't really been in much. And they have the country bears roaming around in festive scarves, which is super cute. One of the cool features of the Christmas party is they have a ton of photo pass locations that is doing magic shots that are exclusive to the party. So I just hopped in this one right near Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I will say I'm not used to doing them by myself and it's a little awkward, but I had fun and she was so sweet. And I would just highly recommend trying them because they're exclusive to the party. The next stop on our cookie list is Tortuga Tavern, which is home to the Red Velvet cookie. They had apple cider here, which is the same one I had earlier in the night and like really hated, so I just didn't want to waste it. But I did grab the cookies, let's try it. I've had this one before and it is not my favorite. It's fine, it's a little bland to me. I wish there was like an icing or something. And I really don't like white chocolate and there's white chocolate chips in it. Not that it's terrible, but just preference-wise, I don't like it. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Another holiday overlay attraction is the Jingle Cruise. Now this is not party exclusive, but it is open during the party with a lower wait time than normal. So if you want to ride it, the party is a good time to ride it because it does get very long during the day. The fireworks are about to start any second. I think right now, literally, but I just got the gingerbread popcorn bucket. Okay, let's watch them.
It's something I would never trade, 'cause when we're together,
fireworks. I like them way better than Halloween. But before I got interrupted by the fireworks, I was talking about the popcorn bucket, which is just so cute. But I will say they give you popcorn in a cup, like not in the bucket. I'm sure if you asked, they would, which I like because then you keep it clean because I'm obviously gonna like display this and use it more for that than actual popcorn. But just note that they give you it separately, so they don't actually put the popcorn in the popcorn bucket. I do want to mention about the fireworks. They only happen once a party night at 10 o'clock. So if that's a priority, make sure you see it at 10 o'clock because unlike the parade or the show at the castle that has multiple viewings, the fireworks only happen one time at 10. So Maria's Celebration is the show that takes place on the castle stage. So excited. I have a very good spot and the show starts in about 5 minutes. I am seeing the 10:35 show. So right after fireworks, I thought it was going to be way more crowded, but it's actually not. So you can't wait.
Season's greetings!
Happy holidays!
And welcome to Mickey's very Merry Christmas party!
In our most merriest celebration!
Most wonderful time of the year!
Happy parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. It's the most wonderful time of the year!
Hi, everybody! Welcome to our most merriest celebration!
We wish you the merriest, the merriest.
The merriest?
Yes, the merriest!
We wish you the happiest, the happiest, the happiest new year.
Whoa, wait a minute. We're missing Donald.
This holiday, you'll be far away. So please remember this December to fully charge your phone.
Gosh, where's my phone?
Text me Merry Christmas
parade is just my favorite. Sorry we are now back in the car, but right after the parade is done, it does get very packed in line for the monorail, so I just wanted to get in line as soon as possible. So as soon as the last float, which is Santa Claus, came by, I got out of there. As soon as I got in line, I looked behind me and there was just a horde of people, so I just missed the rush. I walked right on the monorail. Yeah, so I am back in my car at the transportation center. I had the best night ever. It was so fun to be by myself. At first I felt very awkward filming by myself, which is not the first time I've had to do it, but I really pushed myself to try to film like in front of other people. I think I did okay for my first time, really pushing myself to film the whole time completely by myself. I had so much fun. I will say my final ranking of cookies is number 1, the gingerbread, by far. Number 2, I would say just the classic frosted one. Number 3 would be the candy cane. Number 4 would be the caramel pretzel chocolate chip one. And number 5 would be the red velvet. So that is my final ranking of the free cookies. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is just so magical. I meant to say this earlier, but just the vibe of it is just so magical. Like the music, everyone is dressed up, the characters, the parade, the fireworks, like it's just so Christmassy and it's just like very nostalgic. This versus Jollywood is completely different. I don't think you can compare the two. I have so much fun at both of them. Jollywood is much more laid back, chill vibe, much more of a not adult, but older crowd vibe, where this is just like classic Disney Christmas. They're very different. It's hard to judge them comparatively. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think you can. I think it's based on what you want to do and what you prefer. But anyways, we will be back tomorrow with a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.